Okay, we're going to enter the quarry. We're looking for fossilized shells in the coral rocks. So this used to be a coral reef. And we'll start over on this side. And we'll get some close-up views. This is Windley Key Fossil Reef Geological State Park. It's located on Windley Key in Florida, in the Florida Keys. We're going to take a look at this old limestone coral reef quarry and see some of the fossils in the rock. So come join us. This is the grand view of the quarry. It's open in the middle, and it's on the perimeter. It's clean-cut stone walls, and lots of machinery that we're going to walk around and take a closer look at. And a piece of the machinery that looks like it's on a railroad track. I'm going to go over there and take a closer look at that. A piece of machinery from the quarry days. So here, cutting coral, quarry on the Key. This was in the early 1900s that they performed this operation during the construction of the Florida Keys Overseas Railroad. Coral rock at Windley Key was extracted by steam shovel and used simply as rock fill. So that's all they used this for. It could be sliced, polished, and used for decorative stone as well. This is a channeling machine. It extracted the limestone blocks. Nice view of the park behind us. Try to look closer at the machine. It's got a belt that's still in place. Bunch of gears in the front. And it's railroad portable. I'll take a stroll along the wall in the sunlit section. I'll stop to see anything interesting. So these walls are cut into blocks. It's one typical wall with all the fossilized coral. Interesting geometric shapes. This rock has a lot of interesting striations to it. And the ground on which we walk on is also filled with fossils. One example here. The workhorse of the quarry, Flory gasoline hoist. So some old equipment. You see the hoist cables coming out of here. They're running through the gears. It's a great piece of old machinery. Given a wide view of the quarry. And some more machinery, turning coral into keystone. This is a wire saw. We'll take a closer look at that. Notice the saw marks left in the coral. Yeah, you can see that right there. So here's the chain. Here's the machinery right here. Not sure where the chain would run. I guess the chain would run through this bottom part, and the wheels would turn the chain, and it would saw the rock right on the ground there. So pretty amazing. Might follow right, the saw probably ran right along there. Another piece of machinery, also used for the sawing process. So I see the chainsaw right there. Some of the stones on the north facing wall, and tree roots growing right through and on top of the coral stone. Fascinating. And at some points, this quarry makes right turns, 90-degree turns. And we'll get a look at some of these fossils. Interesting fossil here. I'm going to finish our visit in the museum. The railroad and the quarry. Crashed train. And some of the equipment from vintage photographs, including the channeling machine. And here's a picture of the quarry in action. So here we have a section of the track with several spikes and a clavis pin. Track chisel on the right, a wire clamp next to that, and just some shells and fossilized oyster shell and a fossil conch. Piece of Key Largo limestone. This is the polished version. Not completely smooth, it's got some grooves in it where the fossils are. But this would be the finished product. This is the bicentennial core. Just the piling they extracted. Something I had never heard of, the bonus army was actually on Windley Key. So during the Great Depression, 45,000 war veterans are gathered in Washington, D.C. About 800 went to the Overseas Railroad. So, if you enjoyed this tour of Windley Keys, quarries, and coral reefs, please click like, subscribe to our channel, and we will see you on our next adventure.